Hello, hello. How are you doing? Can you hear me okay? Oh, let me just get myself situated here. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Okay, you can hear me and see me. Yay. Sorry, I was a little bit late this morning. Let me just get my setup. How are you? Are you keeping well in your neck of the woods? And the lighting is also a little bit, there we go. How's that? Okay, fantastic. So good to see you all. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Evelina. Let's see who is here with us today. Dali, good morning. Hi, Amy. Hi, Jo Ellen. Florgie. Hi, Melody. Good morning. So good to have all of you here. Thank you so much for joining for our weekly Friday session. I just need to make sure that our recording platforms are working. Let's see. Yes, I believe they are. So hopefully the replays of the session will be up if you aren't able to draw with us this morning, or if anybody who misses this, if you're new here. I don't think we've got any new people here. Let me know by show of hands if we have any newbies here. Welcome. Bubbles from India. Oh yay, you're a first-time doodler. Welcome. Well, you may not be a first-time doodler, but you're the first time joining us. Most welcome to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. We do these weekly. Oh, hi Heather. Welcome. Yay, 2 newbies joining us today. I'm so glad to see you here. Thank you. We do these doodling sessions every Friday at this time, and we have alternating themes each week. So one week, although this is coming to an end, the series are changing. Next week is the last of our alphabet series. And excited for the new Doodle series that is coming after that. Today is part of our 30 days of journal prompt doodling. So it is very much journal prompt inspired, very much nature themes. And I'm particularly excited about today's theme. It is all about lightness and freedom, the feeling of lightness and freedom. So we're going to be doodling a drawing, a doodle that gives us that feeling of lightness and freedom. I'm just going to put it out there. You do not need to be an artist. You do not need to have any prior artistic experience. This is not about the aesthetic outcome. This is about the calming process. So we're doing the doodling as a means of connecting to that feeling of calm and presence, relaxation, flexing our creative muscles, and also detaching from judgment, detaching from the expectation of outcome. So that is what we are doing today. We are taking inspiration today from I feel like it's still a little bit dark. Does it seem a little bit dark? Hopefully that's a bit better. We're taking inspiration today for this theme of lightness and freedom from birds. So we are going to be drawing birds or feathers or wings, whatever comes to mind for you. So start to let that idea settle in. And I want to check in with you. How are you doing today? As we do every week, we start our session with drawing a card for an extra little nudge from the universe, but also to start our session with a check-in with ourselves. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you doing right now? With 1 being awful and 10 being awesome. So just take a nice deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out. And another deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out. And check your internal weather app. And the reason I use the weather app as an analogy is because it just is what it is. Again, practicing detachment, practicing not judging. It just is what it is. So it's just about noticing, seeing what the app says today. Oh, isn't it interesting that it is this today or in this moment? So how are you doing today? Let's have a look-see. So Evelina, starting at 7, nice, good. Dilly, you're at a 5, okay, my friend. You're in the middle ground there. Amy, you're a 7, fantastic. Tracy, you're a 7, awesome. Bubbles, you're a 5, also in the middle ground. What's beautiful about taking this, this weather check in the beginning is that we get to notice if or how our practice of doodling has any effect. And again, without judgment, whether there is any change or not is neither here nor there. It is simply to help give you some kind of measure, because that's part of our self-awareness practice, just to notice whether something is working for you or not, or perhaps, it's part of your self-awareness. So, Florgy, you're an E. Okay, you've gone off the numeric scale. Or am I not seeing that correctly? Let me get my glasses. Yeah, no, definitely an E. Okay, whatever floats your boat. Shawnee, you're a 7. Awesome. Jenny, hi. I'm a hot and sticky 8. Oh my gosh. Hot and sticky 8. Feeling that for you. Florgy, 7. Okay. Right, got it. 7. I was just looking where that E is in relation to 7 on my keyboard. Oh, Tracy, you had a lazy week. Nice. Okay, so mentally an E, but physically a 6. Okay, I hear you. Yes, and a very valid point that sometimes you're, we are these dynamic and holistic like different parts that make up the whole. And on one aspect might be a bit lower and the other aspect might be a bit higher. So great for noticing that, Florgy. Well done. Mende, you're a 6. Awesome. Okay, and also a little reminder that this is a shared time and space, and so we get to affect each other as well. This is as much a personal experience, and you take from it what you require, but remembering that you are sharing this time and space, if not physically, at least, via the internet. And the vibes do travel. So if you need a little extra energy, if you have a little extra energy to give, please do. And if you need a little extra, please do receive. So it is a give and take experience. I am always so grateful for what I get from you guys joining every week. It definitely does have an impact. I would say, in fact, Florgy, I'm going to take a leaf from your book and say, physically, I'm feeling a bit tired. So I'm going to say physically, I'm a 6. Mentally, I'm a 7.5, 8, and emotionally, probably a 7. So if I average that out, it's probably 7. There we go. Thanks for that. Little practice of self-awareness, isn't it wonderful? Can be simple, doesn't need to be complicated or drawn out. Alrighty, so let's have a look-see. Oh, I just want to see, I've got my chat on the other platforms working. Let's see if it works. There we go. Okay, just in case anybody wants to join us on the other platforms. If you are looking for any resources, please do check out my teacher profile. I've got a few tracks, recorded tracks for short doodling sessions, and they are great, I have found, for doing between tasks. So if you are like me and I have like a morning priority and an afternoon priority, having a quick 10-minute doodle session to sandwich between the tasks, I find is a great palate cleanser for the body, the mind, the emotions. So do check that out if you're looking to do some doodling between our Friday sessions. Okay, let's see what our card reminder for today. And it says first time. Let me see, can you see that? That's our card saying first time. And so for you lot that are joining us for the first time, this is perfectly aligned for you. So it says, to step out of my comfort zone, I make an effort to do things for the first time. When was the last time you did something for the first time? That is amazing. I would love to hear from you. I absolutely love that message from that card. Dancing with discomfort is very much a part of the self-awareness, the personal growth practice, and definitely part of doodling. So let me know in the comments, when was the last time you did something for the first time? I'll read it again, Anna, sure. To step out of my comfort zone, I make an effort to do things for the first time. When was the last time you did something for the first time? So Anna, you're also new here. Welcome. Oh yay, Shawnee. Awesome. Hi Anna, welcome. Good to see you here. So let me know in the comments, when was the last time you did something for the first time? So Bubbles, yes, this. So anybody who's joining for the first time today, you like automatically have a response to that question, because today's the first time the last time that you did something for the first time. I'm trying to think, when was the last time I did something for the first time? Nothing springs to mind. First time in a long time is I've gone back to studying. So I'm going to say that. First time in a long time, I've gone back to formal education. And it has been a few weeks. It has been an intense few weeks, let me tell you. So yeah. Let's see, Mende, I tried walking the indoor track at the gym yesterday. Oh, awesome. That sounds cool. Nice. Evelina, before COVID, I found doodling art. Yay. Yeah, that's your first time. Absolutely. In fact, I have to join you there. Although it wasn't during COVID, it was when I moved to the US. That's when I started doing doodle art. So yeah. Awesome. Hi, Jessica. Good to see you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we are just about to start. So gather all of your drawing implements. Oh, Heather, took a sketching class on Tuesday. That's amazing. Nice. That is so cool. Love it. I mean, all like creative, there's so much to explore creatively. And it's so beautiful that we get ourselves uncomfortable when we explore all things creative, right? And that is part of flexing that discomfort muscle. So valuable. So I applaud you for doing these things for the first time. And if you are joining us today for the first time, I applaud all of you as well. So yay. Oh, Gabriella, you started learning Korean. Oh my gosh. How incredible. Jeez, I love this. Okay, I am so inspired by all of you. Thank you so much. Hurrah! Okie dokie, so how about we get our doodling on? So gather all of your doodling paraphernalia and let's take a nice deep breath in before we start, just to ground ourselves. And as we exhale, making the exhale longer than the inhale. So nice deep breath in and longer exhale. One more time. Awesome. And Jenny has shared, I'm in a chapter of life where I'm doing new things almost daily. It's scary, but good scary. I can so relate, Jenny. Yes, it's a good scary. That's a perfect way of describing it. As I said, I have gone back to formal education for the first time in over 20 years. And every day is a new experience out of my comfort zone, and scary, but good scary. Yeah, totally on the same track. All right, so let's see what our doodle prompt for today is. And as you settle down with your drawing implements, whether you are drawing digitally like me, for our newbies, I draw digitally. It's just a personal preference. It is not a requirement. So you draw in whatever medium feels most comfortable to you, or you could try something new today, as is the theme, and yeah, go with the flow. So completely up to you what you draw on and what you draw with. I draw digitally. And I would like for you to write down on your page before we get going, and if you feel called to share in the chat as well, completing this sentence. Today I doodle to ... Let me write that down. Today I doodle to. So what is your answer to that prompt? And again, this is like a check in with yourself, a self-awareness practice. Everyone is here for their own reasons, and you take away from this session what is relevant for you. It's a personal experience. Let's see. Oh, Tracy's showing, I gave up all sugary drinks and sweet treats and focusing on my health. Amazing, Tracy. Well done, well done, well done, my friend. Yes, and that that's a step out into the discomfort zone for sure, because all those sweet treats and sugary drinks can feel very comforting, can't they? So definitely leaving that behind. Mende says, me too, Jenny, lots new all the time, absolutely. Anna, 7 days ago I started texting brush lettering. Oh, I see. With a small drawing associated to the text, sun, light bulb, and steps, etc. Stumbled on a challenge to do 31 days with one technique. Amazing. That is so cool. Yay, Anna. So that's you're starting something new, and it's all creative as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, Jenny says, Anna says, Jenny, cool, can you give an example? Amy, I'm doodling today to feel connected with others. That's beautiful, Amy. Love that. Yay. Jo Ellen, doodling to wake up my creative energy this morning. Fantastic. Yes. Delee, to find consistency. Amazing. Awesome. Heather, to rest my brain. I love that. I love that. I love that. Yes. Yana. Oh, wait. Florgy, to take away my procrastination. I have some little projects in my to-do box. Finally, I want to see the light and freedom. I hear you on that one. I so hear you on that one, Florgy. Yesterday, I did some adulting that I've been putting off, and it exhausted me to do. So in fact, I think my reason today is to refill my tank. Yep, that's my reason. Today I doodle to refill my tank. Because it does, it takes up your resources. It literally takes up your energy and your resources to do the adulting things, does it not? Yana, to make my heart, body, and soul smile in this nourishing space. That's so beautiful. Love that. Tracy, today I'm doodling to relax and get more creative. Beautiful, yay. Anna, I'm doodling today to be inspired and because the accountability. Yes, 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 a booked time. Absolutely, Anna. You're speaking, I'm inferring that you're speaking about dedicated self-care, like keeping yourself accountable to yourself. I love that. Awesome. Mende, to spend time with myself. Yes, exactly that. Awesome. Dili, I enjoy this question and seeing all the answers. Me too, Dili. It's so, it shines a spotlight, right? It shines a spotlight on why we do the things we do. It's part of that, again, that self-awareness. Because we do so much during the course of the day, and we're not mindful, we're not paying attention to why are we doing that thing. Is it out of just habit? Is it out of obligation? Is it out of fear? What is the reason we're doing the thing? And I love that this is a practice that we get to do for ourselves, and then specifically, what for ourselves are we doing this for today? So, yay. And Barbara, good morning. Love all the newness today. Yes, that is our prompt from the card. We were prompted to discuss first times and when was the last time you did something for the first time. So that's where that discussion comes from. And then our doodle theme for today is lightness and freedom. So it kind of goes hand in hand. Jenny, today I doodled to put myself first, yes, and put my to-dos, shoulds and coulds out of my mind for a bit. Oh my God, that resonates so much. That resonates so much. I hear you. Anna, more like since your live is scheduled. Okay, so more like your live is scheduled and I want to join, I have the accountability and I can't just skip it with a thought that I will do it later. Yes, absolutely. I hear you. Although if you want to do it later, there should be a replay on the other channels. So for those of you who are new, if you go to my teacher profile and just scroll down to the Linktree link, then in there you'll see a red platform and an orange platform where you can watch the replays. So if you have to leave early or you skip a live session, you do have that option, just saying. So, alrighty, so let's see what today's prompt is. So we're taking inspiration from birds. What is your favorite bird? If we think of the theme of lightness and freedom, and our mindful prompt says, birds rise effortlessly, trusting the air beneath them. Let yourself draw with lightness and freedom today. And so our doodle prompt, I'm just going to get my glove. Our doodle prompt is saying, outline a pair of wings or a flying bird. Fill the shapes with feather-like textures and soft strokes. So I did mention you do not need to consider yourself an artist or artistic, and it is not about the aesthetic outcome, it is about the practice. So it doesn't matter how the drawing comes out, it's about enjoying the process. So I'm just going to switch my camera. I do have an example here. Oh, no, wrong one. Let's see. Oh, there, okay. There we go. You should be able to see my screen here now. Oh, I need to just move that a little bit. So this is the inspiration. This is actually from the journal prompt, but that's the bird inspiration in the journal prompt. This is the Day 12, Winged Freedom. So this is the actual doodle prompt for today. So we're using this bird as inspiration. You can draw a singular feather, you can draw a wing, you can draw the whole bird. It is completely up to you. I'm just going to lower my camera a little bit so it's closer. There we go. But again, it doesn't matter how it comes out. You can find other references as well if that feels better for you. Or you could just free flow, see what comes out and practice the non-judgment. So there we go. Let's see what your favorite birds are. Let me see. Florgy, swan, yes, beautiful. Heather, chickadee. I don't know what a chickadee looks like. I'm going to have to look that up. I love the name though. Oh, Doodle, hummingbirds and owls, yes. Beautiful. Anna, bullfinch, wow. used Google Translate, so not sure it's the correct one. Bullfinch sounds familiar. Saw 2 yesterday and made your day. Amazing! Well, I'm glad that today's journal prompt is aligning with your experience yesterday. Mende, also owls, yes. Tracy, yeah, it does look like an angel. Oh, Jean, cardinals, yes. I love the cardinals. I must say, since moving to the US, it's the first time I ever seen cardinals. They are beautiful. Joella, nuthatch and hummingbird. Yeah, I don't know what a nuthatch is, but hummingbirds definitely. Yes, the bright red cardinals. Fantastic. So lots of inspiration. I do encourage you to perhaps look up a reference image and draw inspiration from that. Otherwise, you can use the simple drawing as inspiration for you today. But remember, reminding you, it's not about the aesthetic outcome. It's about the theme of that lightness and freedom. And also, it can tie in with our card reminder of trying something new today. So we are going to try something new today. So whatever bird you are drawing, we're going to draw it so that we can fill the interior with shapes and lines and all manner of doodles that are completely up to your creative inspiration. Yana, kingfisher and crane, beautiful, yes, so elegant. Barbara, I love the spotted toe wheel. I've never heard of that one. They are always exploring under the shrubbery and are so spectacularly dressed. Okay, I'm envisaging something similar to like a spotted starling. I imagine, I don't know. I'm not an ornithologist, so who of you are actual, what do they call them, bird twitchers? Or I feel like there's a collective noun. I can't say that I'm terribly educated in the world of birds. But here we go. We're going to use their inspiration. I do love, oh no, that's just too big. I do love bird song. Man, that's the best noise to wake up to. So perhaps you might want to start with pencil today if you are drawing in real life. It's easy for me to try again. I'm going to keep reminding you that it's not about the outcome, it is about the practice. We simply want a shape that we can doodle the interior of, and I'm just more or less doing a direct copy of this one. And this is one I drew earlier for the journal. So I feel I'm allowed to. And you are most definitely allowed to as well. Jo Ellen, are you a bird nerd? Okay, is that the collective noun? Bird nerd, I like that. Who are our fellow bird nerds here today? Nope, let me turn off my notifications so that we don't get notified of everything. There we go. So taking it easy, taking it slowly, keeping it light and breezy. Light and breezy. Even down to how you're holding your pencil or your pen. Keep it light and breezy. Part of a full mindfulness practice. Doesn't need to be perfect. Doesn't need to be exact. Just going easy with it. Okay, Barbara says birders. It used to be bird watchers. I enjoyed banding birds. Oh wow, you enjoyed banding birds for Dubon for over 15 years. My gosh. Wow. Birders, yes. Birders, bird nerds, twitchers. I don't know, what is a twitcher? Why does that name keep coming up? Not sure. Alrighty, and perhaps also doing this feather. Doesn't matter how it turns out. We're practicing non-judgment. And I have found that the looser I am with my drawing, the easier it gets. Doesn't need to be perfect. Yes, Tracy, I know. I can't believe January went so fast. Absolutely. We are at the end of January. It's insane. A 12th of the year is done. Okay, how are you doing? So if you have your initial bird doodle, you could do just the face, you could do just the wing, you could do just a feather. Whatever feels right to you. Practicing non-judgment, practicing self-compassion, practicing embracing first times. If this is the first time you're attempting drawing a bird, notice the discomfort you have and perhaps send some love to that discomfort. Perhaps you're feeling discomfort with the final outcome. Notice it, embrace it. It's a good practice to familiarize the sensation of discomfort because it means you are trying something new. And from here, we are going to begin to fill our bird, taking inspiration. I'm going to write it here as a reminder. Lightness and freedom. You have creative freedom here today. And I encourage you to bring that feeling of lightness into your drawing, into the experience. If you're looking for doodle inspiration, we have our 50 doodle patterns available. You can pop into my Insight Timer teacher profile and get your hands on that. It's the easiest way to get it is in the Zen Doodle group on Insight Timer. It's a direct download to the 50 different doodle patterns that you can fill in for your bird. So however that looks for you. Ah, there we go. Jo Ellen, thank you. You just looked it up. Twitcher is informal British for bird watcher. There we go. Well, that's clearly where it comes from. My British roots. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay, Evelina, you're copying mine. Great. Jo Ellen, I guess a twitcher travels long distances to see rare birds. Ah, there we go. Now we know. All right. So taking a nice deep breath in and decide how you want to perhaps segment your bird so that you can fill with different patterns. Can start small, can start slow. And this is not intended to be lifelike in any way. you get to do whatever it is you want to do. Doesn't need to make sense, doesn't need to be accurate. It is intended to encourage feelings of lightness and freedom. So, to invite that lightness, let go of judgment. To invite freedom, invite playfulness. See what comes up. Decorate this bird in whichever way you feel. Whatever comes to mind. Let your intuition guide you. Be playful with it. Experiment. Just see what happens. And don't be attached to the outcome. Whether you like the outcome or not, doesn't matter. We're practicing the art of just creating, just doing, being free to experiment and explore. We're going without a plan, making it up as we go along. And it kind of feels a little bit uncomfortable, right? If you're like me, you like to be told what to do, the right way to do things. But this is a space where there is no right or wrong. And this is building self-trust and resilience. Oh, I've missed the chat. Let's see. Bubbles, yours doesn't even look like a bird. That's okay, it can be abstract. It can be abstract. Focus on the theme of lightness and freedom. It is your abstract drawing representing lightness and freedom. Oh, Tracy, I saw 3 butterflies this week, black with white spots. Beautiful, yeah. Well, that's a great invitation. If the bird isn't resonating with you, you could draw a butterfly or any other kind of flying creature. What brings the feeling of lightness and freedom for you? Bubbles, what does that say about me? That doodling is not for me. I don't think that is what it says at all. It is what it is. Doodling is for everybody. Just embrace it, go with it. And yeah, practice that non-attachment to outcome. Just play. Nobody's going to see it, nobody's going to judge it. Just do your own thing. Dilly, like birds of a feather, we stick together when we doodle. Yes, we do, Dilly. We do indeed. Tracy, you went to the doctors this week. My whole blood count was good and my sugar level has gone to 7.5. Amazing, well done. Hurrah, clearly you're doing the good things. You're doing the good things. Amazing. So just making it up as you go along. There is no expectation. And it's okay if that feels uncomfortable. And it's okay if you notice yourself judging. Send compassion to that part of you that is judging. It's looking out for you. It just wants the best for you. But we are embracing that discomfort of first times. This is the first time I'm doodling the interior of a bird. I'm making it up. And it does feel a little uncomfortable. And that's the point. And I'm not sure how it's going to come out. And I'm noticing a part of me wondering how you guys will judge, because while your drawing doesn't get seen, mine does. But I'm reminding myself it's not about the aesthetic. This is not an art class. I'm not purporting to be a talented artist. This is about the practice to calm, self-awareness, self-care. Practicing leaning into your own creative ideas and resources. Letting it be easy. Letting it be fun. Letting yourself be rubbish at it. If you find that you are holding any tension anywhere, breathe into that space. Maybe you're holding your belly tight. Breathe into it and let it go. If you're holding your shoulders tight, breathe into your shoulders and let it go. Taking your time, noticing if you're feeling frustrated. Breathe into that frustration. And keep doodling in spite of that frustration. Just keep making marks. There is no marks for this. There's no obligations with this drawing. We're just focusing on the shapes, the lines, and they just happen to have some kind of association with birds. And we're drawing inspiration from the feeling of lightness and freedom. Slowing down. Letting go. Letting it be. If you get stuck, you don't have ideas in this moment, you can do as I'm doing and just retrace some prior lines. Our music has stopped. Recognizing this as your weekly self-care practice that happens to have a creative flavor. Creativity without expectation. This drawing is reminding me of a drawing we did a few weeks ago with a tortoise. I still laugh when I look at that tortoise. And in fact, that is a great lesson in non-judgment, is find it funny. That helps when you're not taking yourself so seriously all the time. You get to find it funny. And focus on one mark at a time, one line at a time, one stroke at a time. It's easy for me to zoom in on the digital page. I know that that's not possible on real life paper. But if you can focus your mind on what you are doing in this moment, block out, maybe cover the rest of the drawing with a piece of paper, another piece of paper if you need to, so that you can just be here now, whatever part of your drawing you're doodling right now. And I'm reminded of when I first started drawing. It must be 2 or 3 years ago now. I really sucked. And I kept telling myself that. But I persisted. And eventually that need to be perfect dissolved. When I realized I do it because it makes me feel good, because it calms me, not because I'm trying to impress anyone or myself. Breathing deeply. Oh, Jodianne, I'm glad for the breathing reminders. Yes, I tend to hold my breath when creating. Absolutely. This is a mindfulness practice. And we do. You know, that's when you're stepping out of being mindful, when you do forget to breathe. So yes, keep breathing. It helps you detach from the outcome and focus on the experience when you remember to breathe. You're calming your whole nervous system when you breathe. You're letting it know that it is safe. We are safe. That there is no threat here. This is your time. 100% your time, your creative experience. Rayla, oh, thank you. You are great at digital art. I barely can draw animals on regular paper. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I find that digital drawing is actually easier than on real paper, to be honest. So I take my hat off to all of my doodle friends who draw on real paper. I really do. I acknowledge and I recognize that that is more challenging, more skill. And find ways to add repeating patterns, because there is a freedom in repetition. It's part of the relaxation aspect of doodling, because you don't have to think too much about it. Yes, in the beginning, drawing a bird. How do we draw a bird? How do I get it to look nice? That might have sparked some conscious intellectual thinking. But now that we're in the doodle, we can let all of that go. And the making of the marks can be a simple and repetitive process, making it familiar, slowly releasing any of that pent up thinking or constant thinking. Slow down. Really immerse yourself in the repetition and in the simplicity of the doodle patterns. Notice how different it is to the experience of first drawing the bird. So when you break it down to the doodles, it's just lines and dots and random shapes. On your next deep inhale, do a gentle body scan. Are you holding tension anywhere? And actively release it. From the soles of your feet all the way to the crown of your head. Notice what your non-drawing hand is doing. Remind it that it is still part of this drawing process. Breathe in lightness and freedom. And talk to your creative intuition. Ask it, where do we feel like drawing next? What do we feel like drawing next? Nothing comes. Retrace. Keep engaged and expect inspiration. Monday, I actually have drawn every day this month as part of an art challenge. My gosh. So that is a new thing for me as well. Awesome. And drawing in Procreate is new for me as of December. Amazing. As I said, lots of new as of late. Amazing, Monday. That is fantastic. Drawing things I've never drawn before each day. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. When I first started, or in my early days of first starting to do digital drawing, that year, a few months in, I drew a dog a day for the month of August. And it was a lot of fun. And then a few months later, I didn't like the outcome, so I redrew every dog. And that was very much dancing with that discomfort of newness. But it taught me so much. Not least about all the different dog breeds. It just goes to show that if you don't like what you first do, you get to revisit it. You get to revisit it. What you create today does not need to be the final attempt. It could be the first of many, but I want to encourage you to keep at this one. See it through. Sit with the discomfort, if that is coming up for you. Great phrase that popped into my orbit this week as I was facing studies and adulting was face it till you ace it. And I loved that as an alternative to fake it till you make it. That phrase never really sat well with me, and now I know why, because there is an alternative. Face it till you ace it. Evelina, should I do Doodle 50 for Bird's Tummy? Ooh, I think you should. As it started as your nemesis, and now it's one of your favorite. I think you should, Evelina. Go for it. If that's what your intuition invited you to do, then yes. Barbara says, even the old masters used to start over by painting over their beginning cartoons of the drawing. Absolutely, yes, absolutely. They weren't masters straight out the box. they developed into masters, for sure. Bubbles, which app am I using? I'm using Procreate. I was using an app which hung up and the bird disappeared. Oh no! Oh dear. Which app were you using, Bubbles? This one is Procreate. Doodle art. I don't know that app, I must be honest. I'm not sure. What are you asking for guidance with the Doodle art app? I'm not sure. I unfortunately can't help you with that one. Any free app I can download? Are you on an iPad? The name of the app that I'm using is Procreate. I think it's about $10 to purchase once off. Procreate. I'll spell it for you. There is another one that I use often, and I think it does have a free version, is Concepts. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Mendez giving Sketchbook as well. Yes, Sketchbook. I think that's the one I started with, actually. Sketchbook. So writing down all your app options. Sketchbook. You can also just try Apple's inherent freeform. Doesn't have all the brushes, but for doodling it should work. Okay, what am I going to do here? Remembering the sensation of lightness and freedom. What does it mean to be light and free for you? Inviting those sensations into your practice. and into your day. Letting this be easy. Letting it be soothing. Reminding yourself that there's no expectation. Bubbles, you're saying after seeing my drawings, I shouldn't buy an app? It's a process, my friend. It's a process, and it is not about, I'm going to keep repeating myself, it's not about the outcome. It is about the practice. And so for now, yeah, just play. Play. Build the habit. Build the consistency. Build the sensation of drawing without expectation. This is not an art class. This is an active meditation class. There is no right or wrong way of doing it. And what you draw with is secondary. You can draw with pencil and paper. Whatever is going to get you in touch with the feeling that you want to get from the practice. Whatever your reason for doodling is. Reflect on what is it that you want to get out of doodling. Let that be your guiding, your guidepost. Yes, Tracy. You can download the free Zen Doodle game on your phone. There are many ways. You can find templates. Perhaps that's something I'll do in the future if there's call for it. Having some doodle templates. But I do want to encourage you to sit with the discomfort. We are so used to judging ourselves. It becomes a habit. And we want to try to, at least for these short sessions, to get into the habit of non-judgment. Letting it be whatever it's going to be. Because nobody here is judging. Everyone is actively practicing acceptance. A Bubble says, it's 10 at night here, gotta go. That is late. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. It was a pleasure. How long does the class last? Yeah, 90 minutes. 90 minutes. So we have about 10 minutes left. We'll join you next week. Fantastic. Hadn't planned. Dinner yet to be served. My gosh, Bubbles. Well, you go and enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so grateful that you did pop in. And I hope that you do return next week, Friday, and journey along with us. Our Doodle friends, we've started to build quite a lovely community here as we gather to create and calm ourselves. And if you do want to watch any of the recordings, the replays of these live sessions, then just find the links in my teacher profile on the red platform and on the orange platform, mostly on the red platform. And I name them by color because we're not allowed to mention them by name. I can't believe how quickly this time has gone. How are you all doing? Are you enjoying this doodle? Has it been frustrating? Have you had discomfort because it's perhaps new? Taking a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Perhaps check with your internal weather app. What is your rating? Without judgment. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being awful, 10 being awesome. And if you, like me, are nowhere near finished your doodle, your bird, your feather, your wing, whatever it is that you drew today, maybe a butterfly, I want to invite you to pick it up again over the course of the weekend or the week to come. I do enjoy having it as a project that I can return to. And that when you do return to it, really embody, call to mind the theme of this drawing, lightness and freedom. And if anything came up for you, I'm going to give you some journal prompts if you feel called to just journal about any realizations or recurring thoughts or ideas. Sometimes that happens while you're drawing, while you're doodling. Your mind is still processing. So yeah, got a lot more to finish on this one. Let's see. Oh, Tracy, you're feeling sleepy. It's also late in your neck of the woods. So I don't blame you for feeling sleepy. Evelina, you're still a 7. Great. Nice and consistent. Joellen, I made a few feathers. Your push to release myself from the attachment of the outcome really resonates today. Fantastic. I'm so glad. Yes, to freedom. 100%. What a good, I mean, it's like you're creating a visual reminder to yourself, aren't you? When you do these things with these underlying themes, you get to tap into that freedom. You get to remind yourself, and here's your visual reminder. Amy, you're still a 7, but my hand and fingers are a 4. Perhaps you were holding on very tightly, so a nice reminder about lightness, perhaps. Florgy, it has gone up to a general 8. Fantastic. For me right now, yes, the bird drawing felt a little bit unusual. Yes, and that is to be expected. It's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? For sure. But we are here to learn and grow, and that means leaning into the discomfort, right? And that's why I like the balance of our alternating drawing weeks, because the alphabet themes, the 50 doodles, that's like, yeah, we're doing those same familiar patterns every time. And then these weeks are unfamiliar, a little bit more of a stretch, a little bit more of a discomfort. So it's a nice balance. Let's see, Barbara, yay! Thank you for all coming together again, everyone. I so enjoy the community of us. Yes, absolutely. And see you again next week. Fantastic. Dilly, you moved to a 6. We'll continue to play with the lines. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Swapping over my camera quickly. I'm going to leave you with some journal prompts. So if you feel stretched today by this drawing, know that that is completely normal, and here's a prompt to questions for you to perhaps journal or reflect on while you are doodling, or while you finish your doodle. Is, did your marks feel free or structured? Did your marks feel free or structured? And then what would you like to release or rise above today? What would you like to release or rise above today? So I'll write them down. Did your marks feel free or structured? I think I've got that right. Did your marks feel free or structured? And what would you like to release or rise above today? So there's your journal prompts. So if you did notice any of that discomfort, the stretching of our comfort zone today, there's some prompts. And I do love that it all tied beautifully to our card reminder today, oh, wrong way, of first times. So it might be the first time that you've attempted to draw a bird. Might be your first time today. Lean into that, reflect on the sensation of that. Oh, thank you, Tracy, that's very kind. Minda, you're a 7, fantastic. Jenny, I need to get my glasses. One of my cats has just climbed into my lap and placed her head onto the bird. I wonder if that means it does actually look like a bird and a snack. There you go. There you go. If you needed any kind of affirmation, confirmation, I think, nature knows best, right? That's awesome, Jenny. You're so welcome, Evelina. Thank you. Yay! Joellen, now a solid 9. Fantastic. That's amazing. I'm a solid 8, I must say, on the whole. So this has definitely helped me. I feel like it was very much aligned to kind of digest the week that has been, all of that adulting. How about you? Recognizing that it's okay to feel uncomfortable. It's okay to step out of what feels familiar and comfortable every now and then, because that means you're doing something, you're contributing to your own growth. So, yay. Awesome. Evelina, you already have your Z drawn. Oh my gosh, you are ahead of the curve for next week. Let me put our card up for next week's practice. My gosh, the back end here, they really have changed. I don't know if it's on my side or if it is on Insight Timer's side. But there you go. There's our final alphabet series session for next week. The 6th of February, we're into the second month of the year, and I think it's just so beautiful that we are finishing off our alphabet series, the letter Z. Looking forward to that, and looking forward to the new, starting something new. How many reminders do we need to have? Starting something new. It will be 2 weeks hence from next week. So excited about that as well. It's going to be uncomfortable because it's new, but that's okay. We're going to embrace it. So I hope that you can join us for next week, Friday, for our Z session. Evelina's already on top of that. Sorry, I have to take the card away, otherwise I can't see your comments. Dilly, I appreciate this community too. It's a beautiful, beautiful community, and you all make it so. Jenny, you're a happy 9. Hurrah! Drawing a bird was definitely stepping out of my comfort zone, but worth it. Good, 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 good. Yes, we're here to stretch and grow. So I'm going to leave you there at exactly the top of the session. Thank you so much for joining. If you would like to catch the replay, please do head on over to my Insight Timer teacher profile. The link is a Linktree link, and you'll go to the red channel. That's where you'll find the replays of these if you want. And please do give a listen to some of the shorter doodling sessions, pre-recorded tracks that I've got on my teacher profile. Those are great little, get it quickly done between tasks. If you need a little breather, a little palate cleanser, just to calm your nervous system, ground yourself as you step into a next activity or the next part of your day. And lastly, please do invite a friend along to this beautiful doodling community. I don't ask for donations here. I simply ask that you share the love. So please do, if you feel called to share the love with any of your friends or people that you know who might benefit from our weekly self-care accountability sessions, creative self-care accountability sessions. That would be amazing, and I'd be so grateful. Because yeah, the more love we have to give, the more love we have to receive. So there we go. Yay! February is the last month of summer. And then we have autumn. I'm sure you are looking forward to that, Tracy. Autumn is my favorite season of the year for sure. Bye, Monday. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you all. Really, really do appreciate all of your love. Fantastic. Yes, you do. You donate your vibes, and I so appreciate you donating your vibes. I really do. It's wonderful that you're also engaged, and I do love the chat, and I love getting to know you all, and that you all show up so consistently. Sure, that's the best gift of all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right then, everybody, have yourself a wonderful weekend. Keep safe, keep warm, keep looking after yourself, keep doodling, keep stepping out of that comfort zone and trying new things. All right then, see you next week. Bye.